Hi there. My name is John Stevens. I'm pastor of Zion Lutheran Church in Oregon City, Oregon, and we are part of the ELCA. And welcome to Dollar Store Children's Sermons, where I take a look at the lectionary text and I tie them to an item from the Dollar Tree or the junk drawer or the kids' room or the garage. You know how we've been doing it. Thank you for spending a little bit of your week with me in this way, and thank you for your partnership in this ministry. And by the way, you're rocking it. Thank you for the work you're doing, for the love you're sharing with your kids and your families and your congregations. If they forget to tell you, let me tell you, you're rocking it. All right, this is for the narrative lectionary, and we're looking at the gospel out of Matthew, the 20th chapter. That one that makes all adults go, oh, yay! No, it doesn't. Especially, I love having Bible study around this, because if we got one or two people that are honest, they'll be like, this gospel infuriates me. Because the idea that we're all loved, and it doesn't matter when we started, God loves us all the same. So I'm going to teach you a magic trick, and I might have taught this magic trick a while ago. It could have been. I know I definitely have used it for a children's sermon when during shutdown. You remember that when there's some videos, children's sermons pre-recorded on the website, and I could have done that. I might have taught this one, but even if I haven't, even if you know it, this is the perfect gospel lesson for this magic trick. All right, and I'm just gonna first of all do it, and then we will talk about it. All right, so I'm gonna back up a little bit here. Let's push this down a little bit. There we go. All right, so we hear in this gospel lesson that there was one person that worked just a little bit, 5 minutes maybe, and then we have excuse me, sorry about that. So we've got one that worked for about a little 5 minutes, and then we've got one that worked for a little bit longer, yeah. And then we have the faithful one that worked so long. So again, it's harder to see when these are hanging down, so I'll bring them up. So we've got the littler one here, and then we've got the one that worked maybe half the day, and then we've got the faithful that was working there from the very beginning. Oh, I am so faithful. I'm so good. I'm better than all of you. Yeah. So we've got all these faithful and all that. And then as we hear in the parable, the owner comes in, or the manager, the person that's going to pay the wage, says, I pay you all the same. And actually he goes reverse. He pays the one the littler one, and the short worked for the shortest time, and then the middle, and then by the time he got here, this long, he's go, oh, wait a minute, that guy got the whole full wage. And the fact is that we learn that we are loved exactly the same. Exactly the same as each other. That can be infuriating, that can be maddening, but that can also be good news. All right, so that's the trick. It's the three unequal and equal ropes. In the magic world, we call it the professor's nightmare. So what you need to get 3 pieces of rope. Shocking, I know. You have a small piece of rope, and a medium piece of rope, and a big piece of rope. All right, so the rope that I'm using is actually what we actually, in the magic world, we call it the magician's rope. But it's nice rope. But you go to the Dollar Tree sometimes has it. You can go to Walmart, Fred Meyer's, Kroger's, and you get cotton clothesline. And the cotton clothesline, you'll get it, and you don't have to. You can pull out the core of the cotton clothesline. You can pull that out and makes it more soft and movable. You don't have to do that. It doesn't matter. But you want that rope. You want rope that can bend easily. So, and that is because. So what you're going to do is you are going to take. It's important how these are measured out. And so what you're going to do is you're going to take a small piece of rope, and I do this it's about 9 inches. Anywhere between 6 to 9 inches, but this might be close to like 7 inches. I didn't measure this out, but the way that you make sure that it's the right size is you take your long piece, and you're going to take your little piece. Excuse me again, you get to see my head a couple of times. I apologize for that. So you fold the long piece in half. Okay? Then you're going to take this piece and you're going to fold this in half as well. And you're going to, I think it's shoehorn, I don't know if that's the right word, but you put these two together like that. Okay? So you've got like that. Okay? And that will tell you how long your medium size needs to be. Like this. Now if I wrap my hands around that, hey look, these look all the same length. Yes, that is the secret, my friends, is this little dealer here. Now the question is, how do you get it like that? So I'm going to teach you. So you've got medium, you got the long, and you've got the small. So you start off. I've got the small. And you can tell about the small. This person came in at 3 o'clock in the afternoon and he worked for 2 hours. No, he came in at 4:45 and worked for 15 minutes. There's that. Then the medium. And you're just placing these next to each other. Medium. And then the long. And so they've seen all that. Now you are going to take these again. You're going to reach in, you're going to grab the shorter one, and you're going to bring it up in between these two fingers here. You pinch that. You're getting ready for the switch. And the switch is when you bring to show this end here. So it's like, and we've got the medium size rope. Your thumb, you're going to push the long edge. You're basically twisting these two edges so that they're twisted here. And the way that is and you've got all the time in the world because no one's looking at this because you're like this. But you go, and you've got the medium size, and everybody's eyes moves to the end of this rope. What? As you twist these two around. And yeah. So you're gonna if you're learning this on Saturday night, you're gonna have a late night. It doesn't take that long, but it's so you pull this one up. What? And then I've moved that. I've twisted that. Now I've done this for a long time, so I know it'll take you a little bit, but you'll be able to get it. So the small piece, the medium piece. As I kind of pause it, it's harder. So again, it's twisted around. The long piece and the small piece are twisted together. You take the medium piece and you set it up next to the other one. Everyone sees this. And then the long piece here. So in the back, this has that twist around and it's up. But here, you take, and then all you're doing is pulling these three. I grab like this, and it's just here and here, and then you pull. And that longer piece is riding in the smaller piece area like that. And they're all one length. Now, I did a count at the end of this, and I'm not going to teach that. It's not necessary. It's not mine to teach. But this here is good enough because you've shown three, you've stretched them, and they're all three similar length. You can even, if you want to, you could switch hands like this, but it's not even necessary. You've got these here, and they're three ropes, all the same size because God loves us all the same. So you can email me if there's part of this you're just not getting, and I can help you on that. But this is it. I love it. So I'm hoping that can be useful for you. I hope it's not too frustrating, but I think you'll love it. All right, take some time with it, and it will be something that you'll have in your repertoire for quite some time. All right? Peace. Thank you again for being here. Thank you for your partnership in this ministry. I'm hoping that'll work for you. I love it. So, all right, talk to you next week.